Hello, my name is Sarah, and this is Sand and Sea Tarot. Welcome to your reading, Libra. So this reading is going to be taking a look at what the current path for the person that you are thinking about right now, the romantic interest that you have on your mind, the current unfolding of the path that you're on with this person. We're back to doing the overhead camera shots here because this is a bigger spread that we're looking at. This reading is intended for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If something doesn't resonate, I highly recommend you check out your other placements. If you're interested in a personalized reading, check out the description box below. There's a link to my website. Check it out, and that's how you'll find out information on how to book with me. There is going to be an extended for this reading. The extendeds are really in depth this week. They're taking me about 26 to 29 minutes to do. So that's how long you can expect the extended to be for this. And to have access to the extended readings, you need to join the channel membership, which is $9.99 per month. And that will give you access to all of the extendeds for a full 30 days. To join the channel membership, either click the join button down below if you do not see it. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the iPad or iPhones, then you will need to open up the description box and there's a link to the channel membership. It's the second link. The first link in the description box will be the link to the actual extended reading here. Also, another disclaimer, if this reading just does not resonate, just leave whatever doesn't resonate. It doesn't mean that the other Libra readings won't resonate, but if you feel like this one doesn't, just don't watch it. That's okay. Hope you'll come back anyways. Okay, so I did get these little like beads that are letters because I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've seen where people do this and I feel like it's a nice way to help kind of like solidify that this reading could be for you. If I don't draw a letter of significance for you, it doesn't mean this reading is not for you. But sometimes it's like it just hits home. Just like, for example, whenever we tell you like, oh, could be dealing with a Scorpio and you're dealing or it could be an Aries and your person is a Cancer. It doesn't mean the reading doesn't resonate for you, but sometimes it just kind of hits home a little bit more when you have a little bit more specific in these generalized readings. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I have two sets of the alphabets in here. So it's very possible that we can draw double letters. So let's say, for instance, your person's name starts with a K and their last name is also a K. It's very possible that we could draw two Ks here. So in I think it was the Leo reading, I did it for the first time and I drew 7 letters. I don't think I'm going to be that specific and draw 7 because I drew out 5 and then had to draw a couple more again. So I think this one, I'm just really going to pinch in there and whatever number of letters it is that comes out, that's it. So that's how I'm going to do this part. We are going to start with the letters. The other thing that we're going to be looking at in this reading after we do the spread and after I clarify is I will be pulling a couple of angel answers for you, which is like a word of advice. So let's go ahead and start with this, Libra. So these are the initials. This could be the initials of your person, the last name initials of your person. This could be initials for you as well. So let's see what we got here. Just give a little spin. And then I can't really see what I'm picking, so that's the whole idea. I'm just trying to get a pinch here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters here. So the letters I have drawn are C, G, T, P, and I. Again, that's C, G, T, P, and I. So we're going to be starting with the tarot here. I have already shuffled these cards. I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle. So what's unfolding for Libra and their person on the current path that they're on here? What's unfolding for this situation, relationship, for the current path they're on? Messages from their higher selves, how they see the situation, the actual situation, and what it is, something that's unclear to them. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords. So that's the underlying energy here for this reading. This does tell me that there is some sort of conflict. It could be someone is playing mind games. Someone is treating someone unfairly. Or someone could feel as though they're being treated unfairly. Let's pull your energy right now, Libra. Let me move this stuff over just a little bit. Okay, so let's see what your energy is, Libra. You are the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So Libra, I feel like you really had high hopes for this person. Possibly you guys were talking about marriage. And I feel like either this person has like pounced on that hope and dream of yours to marry them, because maybe your person said, I don't know if I want to get married. It's very possible that there was an ending to this relationship because it's in the reverse. So maybe you're on a break. It's hard to tell with just this one card. I do feel like there could be a break going on here, being that we have this Five of Swords, which is about conflict, unfair fights. So I do feel like either you're not with this person right now, things have ended, or they have suddenly like said something about how they don't want to get married, or they don't know if they ever want to get married, and that kind of like crushed your dreams. So let's see the energy of your person, Libra. They're the Six of Wands here. Your person actually feels very successful, like in their current energy right now. It's like they're pretty content with how things are. They feel like things are moving forward. Like look at the direction of this person on the horse. It's like they're moving forward. This person feels like things are headed in the right direction. They feel like it's a very successful connection. Even though there's some kind of argument or something going on here, your person does feel pretty good about the situation. Let's see what the actual situation is. What's the current situation here? We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined connection. And this is the energy of both of you are sensing this. Both of you are sensing this connection is meant to be. It's fated, destined. And even though there could be like a little bump of the road here, you know, where maybe you've taken a break or something, or there's been some kind of argument, there's this feeling that this thing is going to come back around full circle and come back into a place of being back together, things mending, things being as they're supposed to be. Let's look at how you see the situation, Libra. You see this person as your soulmate. You have the Two of Cups there. So you feel like the current situation is that this is your soulmate. And you have two cards here kind of indicating that this is a destined thing. You have the soulmate and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, by the way, could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. Let's see how your person sees the situation. There's the Moon. So your person feels like there's some kind of secrecy, something's mysterious, something is being hidden. This is, again, their point of view. So they feel like something is being hidden from them. Let's see a message from your higher self to you, Libra. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You are getting impatient. Now I see it, Libra. This relationship is not going into the long-term direction that you had hoped it to be, at least at a quick enough pace. And you feel like you've been really impatient. Like you may not feel like you're being impatient. Your higher self is telling you you're being impatient. So you may think like, I've been patient. I've been waiting for this person to take things to the next level. They're not taking things to the next level. I'm not going to be young forever. I want my soulmate connection. I just want to marry my soulmate and be happy and have babies, you know, all of that. And then you're thinking like, I've been so patient. I'm waiting and waiting. When is this person going to do something? I'm frustrated here. So I feel like your higher self is telling you, Libra, you're being very impatient. And so there's this sense of you to have some patience, some more patience, even though you may have been waiting for years. I don't know how long this has been going on, Libra. But whatever it is, your higher self is telling you that you are impatient and it's time to be a little bit more patient with this person and the situation. Let's look at the message that your person's higher self is getting. They have the Eight of Pentacles. So their higher self is telling them that they need to be more focused on this relationship. They need to put more effort, more work, more energy into this relationship. With this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that could also be the feeling like you have felt like you've invested a lot into this relationship and you're not getting enough in return. That kind of matches this energy here where your person is being told, they know, there's this inner knowing that they need to be investing more in this relationship and focusing more. So it is there in their, this is in their conscious mind, really. they're aware of that, and they know it's something that they need to work on. So let's see, what's not clear to you, Libra? What's not clear to you in this situation? You have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you think that your communication with this person is not very clear. It's kind of murky. So you would like to have more clarity in your communication with this person. You want to feel like this person can talk to you about anything, and that you can share your feelings and hopes and dreams with this person, and this person will be accepting and listen to you, and really listen to you, not just like in one ear and out the other. Okay, forgot to mention that this could be a Pisces because we have the moon. There's also a lot of pentacles here, so your person could have an earth placement. You can have an earth placement somewhere. Let's see what is not clear to your person about the situation. You have the World. I think what's not clear to this person is, even though they see things, moving forward, and they feel like they're in a pretty good place, there's still this feeling of something is kind of mysterious and unknown to them. And it could be, how is this all supposed to work out? The World is all about completion, completing a cycle, ending one cycle and beginning a new one. So this could be the ending of one cycle. So let's say this is ending the cycle of being single to now moving to the cycle of being in a committed relationship. So your person is like questioning, like, how is this all going to work out? Obviously there's some kind of conflict here. It could be a conflict of you want to settle down and get married like right away. Your person is like, no, let's just take our time here. And you're like, I'm being patient. So your person there's like this mysterious feeling like they don't know how all this is going to work out, how it's going to come back around and complete. We're going to clarify all of these cards here. I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. So let me just give it a quick shuffle again. What's unfolding for Libra and their person? Please clarify. What's unfolding for Libra and their person on this current path? We had the moon jump out again, but I'm going to put it back in. What's unfolding for Libra and their person? Okay, so we have the Four of Wands here. This is about marriage, celebration. There is some conflict about marriage. I feel like there's been a conversation about marriage, and maybe someone said, hey, I don't think it's the right time to get married yet. Let's wait a while, and you're getting impatient. I feel like this is definitely coming from you, that you feel like you've been patient with this person and they're not taking things to that level. But this is definitely the energy about marriage. I feel like this has been a fight, an argument about marriage. So now let's see how you are right now. We're clarifying that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. How are you showing up right now, your current energy, Libra? Oh, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So you are talking to this person. You have made, normally the High Priestess upright, she's all about secrecy, mysterious, very similar to the moon. She's not talking about emotions. You have told this person exactly what's on your mind. You have told them, I want to get married. I'm not going to be a young chicken forever. I've been waiting a long time. We've been together. You're putting a lot of pressure. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on your person to either take things to the next level or marriage talk. Like, you are not being silent about it. She's in the reverse. This could also be that you're not listening to your higher self, which again, your higher self here is telling you to be patient. So there's this energy of you not listening to your higher self. You're going against it. Let's see how your person is showing up here. They were the Six of Wands, now clarified by the Star. This person is very hopeful that things are going to unfold naturally as they're supposed to, and that you will complete here with the World. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. This is also a Cancer with the High Priestess. Let's see what the actual situation is here. We're clarifying that Wheel of Fortune. Judgment. This is about reconciliation. This is also a sign for me that this is a twin flame connection, some kind of past life connection. Someone has made a bad judgment call. This could also be the card representing an awakening for this relationship. Maybe things felt really dead and quiet or whatever. And now there's like a renewal. This relationship is starting to wake up and be more alive again. How are you currently seeing this situation? Temperance. Temperance is about patience. So you do feel like this person is your soulmate. You feel like you're trying to be patient here. Temperance could be a Sagittarius. This is also about healing, but I feel it's like a lot of the signs for you is about patience. So I feel like you've been patiently waiting for this soulmate. You know this person is your soulmate. In the back of your mind, you know you need to be patient, but it's really difficult for you to maintain this patience because you feel like this is taking forever. Let's see how your person sees the current situation. We're clarifying that moon. They're the King of Cups. This person has a lot of love here for you. The moon is a Pisces, but the King of Cups is Scorpio energy. So you're definitely dealing with some kind of water sign here, at least someone that has water placement in their chart somewhere. So this is how you see the situation. You have these deep, your person. This is how your person sees the current situation, have these deep feelings of love for you. They are very much so in love with you. I'm not sure if they're expressing this openly to you, but they do love you so much. The King of Cups is like one of the most like emotionally available. This card really signifies a deep feeling of love because there's just so much water surrounded by this king. And I feel like your person could be patient. So even though maybe you're struggling with patience, your person is very patient. And I feel like even with these conflicts or whatever that's been happening, I feel like your person is still trying to show patience. They're still trying to practice patience. So let's clarify a message from your higher self. You had the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So now let's see what it is. And now we have the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you had to make some sort of decision here. And either that decision is delayed, like you don't want to make this decision. And maybe this is some kind of pressure you've put on yourself. Like, if this person doesn't propose marriage to me in the next 6 months, I'm out of here. It's like something like that. But again, your higher self is telling you to be patient. That this has not been a waste of your time. You feel like it's been a waste of time. I feel like you've been trying to manifest, this person and trying to manifest a committed relationship from this person, with the intention of marriage. And so you're kind of like even doubting your own manifesting skills. Like you're starting to think, can I even fully manifest this to happen? Let's see what your person's higher self is trying to tell them. The Three of Cups. So your person here, they're being told to focus on investing time into this relationship. I think this is about spending more quality time with you too. Maybe you felt like this person was also not spending enough time with you. So your person is being like kind of pushed with this energy to put more focus on this relationship, perhaps put in more importance for you in this relationship, spend more quality time, just have fun, laughter, joy together. The Three of Cups is also about reconciliation. So it could be about reconciling from this argument, this fight, to come back in together and, apologize. So there is like a push from this person to focus on the relationship, but also to reconcile. So let's see what is not clear to you here. For you, it feels like it's communication. Oh, that moon is showing up again. There is something hidden here. So you feel like there's something hidden that you want to communicate with your person about. So something feels like it's just below the surface. It could be that this person is not expressing their feelings. It could be that you're feeling like they're not making you a priority. So you feel like you want to have this conversation with this person. And that is also Pisces energy again. So let's see what is not clear to your person. We're clarifying the world. They have the Four of Swords. So what's not clear to your person is wondering, how can we come back in together when we're on this break? I do feel like there is a break, maybe not necessarily a breakup, but I feel like there's some silence here. Someone is pulled back, there's rest. But during this rest, there's healing. You have two cards here on your person's side indicating healing. So I feel like your person is focusing on healing. They're having some enlightenment. We have a lot of sun shining here. Anytime in the Light Seers Tarot, when I see like these bright lights in the cards, then that to me tells me that there's some sort of healing, some sort of enlightenment. So spiritual enlightenment, spirituality. Okay, so now we're going to pull a card for what is the challenge. What's the challenge for this path right here, this connection? What's the challenge for Libra and their person right now? We have the Eight of Swords. So this is about some self-limiting beliefs here. These are some sort of beliefs that are untrue, whatever it is. You believe this fact to be true. Your person believes this fact to be true when in fact it's not. It's just like a figment of your imagination that's keeping you bound. It's making you feel stuck. So that is the obstacle right now, is that this energy is stuck. It's not moving anywhere. Again, I feel like that's the energy that you want things to progress. They're not progressing. Your person feels okay with how things are going. So it's like you're not meeting in the middle. So the energy just feels stuck, stagnant. Let's go ahead and clarify that here with the light seers. We have the Queen of Wands. So something is stuck. It could be that there's not enough passion or creativity in this relationship. And that's really what it needs, is it needs a little bit more spark in the relationship. There's a call for both of you to have more passion towards this connection. Perhaps both of you are just kind of like going through the motions. You're not really excited about this connection anymore. So it's like this call that there needs to be more passion in this relationship from both parties. Okay, so now I'm going to be pulling some advice for you from the angel answers. So 2 words of advice. We have one that jumped out, which is success. So this connection is going to be successful. Whatever happens, however it unfolds, it's going to be a success. I feel like you're going to get your wish granted here. Let's see, another word of advice for Libra. What else does Libra need to know about this connection? Abundance. So there's an abundance coming for you in this connection. I feel like it's an abundance of love. This could be finances too, but I feel like you're going to be successful in what it is that you desire with this person if you practice patience. Your cup is going to be overflowed with this love. This person has a lot of deep love here for you. And so I feel like part of that abundance is you're going to be receiving a lot of love from this person. I feel like this person's intentions are they are going to really try to work hard to focus on this relationship. Okay, so Libra, in the extended, we're going to be looking at everything 100% from the point of view of this person that's on your mind. So we're going to look at if there's any secrets that need to be revealed to you. We'll see if they come out in the reading. We're going to see what they have as like any hidden fears that they have about this connection. We'll see how their current energy is, what they're feeling, thinking, and how they see you, and also like their next actions, possible actions, and also what they hope for an outcome. So it's definitely more focused on their hopes, dreams, and a little bit on what they fear. So I hope you'll join us in the extended. If not, thank you so much for watching, Libra. Please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.